Am I using it to shape the actual tickets that I'm putting into JIRA or Linear or whatever to make sure they're very clear and very specific? Did I reference the GitHub repo for the code base to actually make sure that the ticket wasn't conflicting with how the thing is currently built, if it's like an add-on feature or something? There's a lot of little things you can do that were not expected before, but are very easy to do now that add a lot of clarity and value for the entire team. So I think like life cycle wise, even if you're branching into like prototyping and things like that, I don't see a place where AI actually hurts unless you don't know what you're doing with it.
Amazing. And along this life cycle, what are the biggest mistakes PMs make with AI tools?
I garbage in, garbage out still resonates with me. I think over prompting is one that I think backfires often. Really deep, really structured prompts that are meant to be reused and systematic, like a copy paste, without understanding the subtleties of every time, like the things that you're doing differently, unless it really is just a repetitive task. Like generating requirements, I don't feel like I need a prompt structure to do that because it depends on what I'm starting with or where I'm at or what stage of thinking I'm in. I think the data you pull, for example, I think laziness with AI, like you put a prompt in tool A, like Manus, you downloaded the files and you uploaded them without reading them in, say like a Gemini, and you prototype something out, like you're probably going to get something that's maybe along the lines of what you're thinking, but not very intentional, where you're kind of proving that that level of product management isn't valuable anymore, right? Like taste is incredibly important. I think intuition is incredibly important. Being able to look at something and say, I did this for X reason is 10x more valuable than like I put this doc together. So being able to defend it and being really intentional about the end state of it, I think is, some people tend to let go of that too early on, especially more people like that are junior that I've worked with tend to be like, hey, I put it in here, like you said, like I used AI, I put this doc together and then I read it, like, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, you probably did use it, but like none of this represents the information that we have or the interviews that we sat in. Like, did you use any of those things or not, right? And they just don't gut check it, or they don't question it. Like, you have to be kind of skeptical with all of it, I think.
Amazing. This has been a masterclass. Truly one of the episodes that I've had the most epiphanies on in terms of the gaps I have in how I'm using AI. All of the connectors that you talked about. This concept of an operating system is an incredibly powerful concept. So if you are a product leader, start to think about, am I giving my team the access to the right tools? Have I taught them about this operating system concept? Should I go through a training on it? And then if you are a PM, are you using enough connectors? Are you building an operating system? Do you have Claude skills that are helping you? Do you have Claude projects that have the context? And then are you connecting it to all these tools? This is how you actually get the most out of AI. Nowadays, most of you guys are being evaluated in your performance reviews on how you used AI. This episode has just given you a bunch of keys to get a better rating on that. Mike, thank you so much for dropping the sauce.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
This episode is brought to you by Linear. You know what's broken about product development right now? It's not the coding. We've got AI agents for that. It's everything else. The planning, the feedback synthesis, the endless context switching between tools. You're drowning in PM busy work while the actual product work suffers. Linear started as that issue tracker that engineers actually want to use, which, let's be honest, is pretty rare, but it's evolved into something way more powerful. Your entire product development hub. Their new AI features are a game changer for PMs. Product intelligence automatically surfaces insights from customer feedback and support tickets. No more manually combing through hundreds of reports and tickets. And their AI agents will help draft PRDs, scope projects, and handle all those status updates nobody wants to take care of. Product teams from OpenAI to Vercel use Linear to build complex products at speed. There's a reason they call it magical. See for yourself at linear.app/Akash. That's LINEARAPP/AAKASH. I hope you enjoyed that short clip. You can check out the full episode here.